Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. So for today's reading, we're doing a spirit reading for the sign of Cancer. If you are a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or north node, there may be some messages here for you. This is a general reading though, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything is going to work for everyone. This is also timeless, so whenever you're seeing it is the right time for you to receive it. All right, let's see what's in your energy, Cancer. King of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Justice, okay, these came out first, so let's start there. Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. And at the bottom, we've got Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, okay. You've been sort of trying to present this image of being emotionally mature, emotionally stable. But it's in order to do that, it's because you've been holding all of the feelings in, squashing them down and gathering them up inside you. And it's really starting to feel like a burden to you. A bit overwhelming to try to keep that, it's giving this energy of trying to keep an external, peaceful facade when you're dying inside. In some type of way, or something that feels heavy that you're carrying around with you that people can't really tell when they look at you. You give this energy of being balanced, even happy or grateful, but then it's on the inside there's some sort of more of a sense of despair, of resentment. And this is giving an energy of it's something to do with your state of aloneness, the way you feel alone. There's this Ten of Swords here. It's giving this that you feel alone because you are at this point in time. And it's you're trying to give this air of being happy about it, but you're still holding on to some of the pain, some of the trauma of that loss. It's something has ended. It feels like a relationship. It could be something else. It could be your relationship to something else, a habit or a thought pattern, a job. But it feels like this is a relationship with a person, someone who sort of brought like a sense of groundedness, a sense of like vibrancy to your sort of like calm waters demeanor. And you're really feeling that loss of light, that loss of like this little like feeling like a spark that's like snuffed out. It's but there's a sense of karma, there's a sense of justice. It's like you have this like compulsion to maybe like to break this sort of like silence that you've created for yourself and like communicate in an aggressive manner. But you want to keep the peace. You want to keep things in harmony to a degree. It's like this. It's like this balance. It's like this the seesaw, like scales of like on one side, it's your desire to be like amicable, to be like friendly and like get along. And the other side, it's like this desire to sort of like lash out verbally to release some of this pain, some of this weight that you're holding on to and keeping suppressed. It's this, it feels like you've been going back and forth too, like maybe having moments where you're like, you're painting this picture on the outside of like how you want things to be. And then there's like these other moments where you like kind of open your mouth and show your ass, like it kind of falls out or something. That's a funny picture. Anyway, there's it's like you've been viewing this loss as a sort of injustice, a sort of something that calls for revenge, for like retaliation in some way, but you're like trying to like be the better person and not like act on those feelings. And I don't know, for you Cancer, it probably comes out in a weird like passive aggressive sort of way for you. But what you're not seeing here is that this loss is actually a blessing in disguise. It's your opportunity to have a brand new beginning. But it's like you didn't even know you needed the new beginning. And so you're wanting to hold on to like some resentment and like hard feelings. Because like it's like you're not getting what you thought you were gonna have. But it's like the spirit is trying to show you like, yeah, that you couldn't have that because it wasn't meant for you. There's something out there that's more meant for you, and you weren't ever going to find it. You weren't ever going to connect with it if you didn't have this ending. And And as long as you're like harboring those feelings of resentment and like not ready to like put this burden down and just like move on, I'm hearing feel your feelings and like let them go. They're like you're going to like, it's like this energy of like you're only hurting yourself, like wanting to like lash out and like make remarks that are like, I'm seeing a bee that like sting. You're wanting to like make like cutting remarks to someone, and that's only sort of like hurting yourself. It's like you have this like unconscious desire to hurt them, so that they feel like some of the pain that you feel or something. But it's like you feel this pain because you're still holding on to it. You're being asked to like put that sword down, quit trying to like cut people with your words. Put your burden down. Like, there's no need to like carry these heavy feelings around when you could be like creating something new for yourself. And it's like once you start to see this as like a blessing, a new opportunity, instead of like some sort of like betrayal or something that like requires retaliation, once you see this for the opportunity that it is, you're going to be able to like cash in on that opportunity. Like, there's so much newness here in the second row. It's giving this like, you'll be grounding a new relationship into reality. And honestly, it looks like that whoever this person is that you're like attracting in as you like change your perspective, change your energy, it's like this is the long-term partner that you were looking for. This is what you were looking for in this other situation that you're like, I'll disappointed and hurt that it's not it. But it's like, as long as you're like wishing for this old thing to be something that it's not, you're not going to see like the new thing coming in that's like everything you wanted it to be. With the 10 of Cups here and the 4 of Wands, this is really like giving like a wish come true vibe, like that this person, this new relationship is like what you want to commit yourself to. It's maybe like if you're someone who wants to get married, that it's like a marriage partner for you that feels like correct, that feels aligned. And there's going to be something about this relationship. It's also an opportunity to it's like you have to have a perspective change from like the past to like connect with this new relationship. But it's like this avenue of the relationship further shifts your perspective to where it's like it like taps you into a whole new mindset. And it's like you thought you could connect with this through the previous connection, but it wasn't possible. It was just like a primer, like a precursor to that. It's like you felt that way about it because you had to have this experience to prepare you for the shift in mindset that's going to happen in this new experience. There's an element too of you connecting with your passion, connecting with your like inner divine power. it's like this, you know, I don't know what your other placements are, but it's this energy that like, this like calm, like cool waters of like an energy that you've been like projecting up until this point. It's like, it's going to get more fiery because you're connecting to the fire within you, rather than it being like put out by all of this water. It's like something about this scenario, this person is like, it's like it puts you in a position to like protect yourself from like putting out your own fire. Okay, whatever that is. All right. Let's see what's in the oracle. Gaia, Earth connection. Yeah, whoa. Just literally like let go of half the deck. Okay. So be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Yeah. Grounded was the major energy I was getting, because like there's all this air energy here in the top row. It's really giving you like being in your head about this situation, about that's too many. Being in your head about this situation that has ended. And it's like drawing you away from your body. Maybe you've started neglecting your meditation practice. And there's a call for grounding, like to spend time outside, like sit on the earth. Maybe find a shady spot to like meditate outside with like a physical connection to the earth. That's very important for someone. But there's this energy of like grounding your intentions, grounding your desire, like your desire built up in this phase here because it was unfulfilled, and you have to like ground it into a fulfilled state, like embodying your desire instead of like bottling it up. That's going to be available to you here on this path. Practicing yoga, practicing like physical movement. Move your physical body to get grounded. Like if you're a runner, go run. If you're like whatever you do, if just like sit on the earth, if you don't have a practice that you regularly partake in. It's like I'm seeing this like bridge of connection between your like thoughts and your body. It's like remembering you're in control of your body. You're in control of your mind. You're in control of your mouth, what comes out of it, what it doesn't. To use your movement, to use your action wisely. There's this energy. If you want to take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. If you want to be treated with kindness, compassion, understanding, if you want to be treated fairly, then that's how you have to act. like staying away from this, like hiding your feelings, staying away from like, or like keeping them inside until they like come out like a weapon. No. If you don't want your own words to be weaponized against you, stop using someone else's against them. Like there's a call here to be a bigger person in a situation that feels petty, so that you can like be the bigger person in the rest of your life. Phases and cycles. Yeah. There's an ending, a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yeah. You had some illusions about this like past connection, and you're really focused on like the ending part of things. You're really focused on, you're like ruminating about the ending, like maybe like how you could have prevented it. Maybe for some of you, even thinking about like how you could get this connection back, but like you don't want that back. You don't need that back. You are entering a new phase, a new cycle, something much more aligned with your growth, with your happiness, with stability for you. I'm getting there's been a lot of back and forth somehow in this thing that ended. And so the back and forth is ending for you as well here. And you're being asked to welcome in this new cycle. It's in your best interest. Okay, what communication is key. It's time to release negativity. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, like I was saying before, you know, the way that you're communicating, the way that you feel compelled to communicate, even if you haven't acted on it yet, that's something that you need to think about. You need to consider it. It really makes a difference here to communicate in a way that doesn't like feed negativity and like stress and like a combativeness. Communicating in a way that's like fair and balanced, that that feels grounded, that's not just like a spewing of your emotions, basically. Like communicating your thoughts and feelings from a centered place, from a grounded place, rather than just like rushing in and like slinging your feelings around indiscriminately so that negativity comes out of you and you're no longer holding it. Yeah, because doing that or entertaining doing that does not serve you. When you go around like throwing negativity at other people, what happens? Like either they're going to give it right back to you and it hasn't really changed anything, or all that it's changed has been temporary, or, you know, you're asking or requiring someone else to transmute your energy for you. And while we do have the ability to do that for one another, that's not really fair. That's not the way It's like that's an auxiliary avenue that shouldn't be the default action. You're being asked to transmute your own energy, your own feelings, with the help. The earth can help with that. Like, if you need somewhere to send that energy, you can send it like into the earth to be like cleansed, rather than like throwing it on another person. And when you realize this and like have this shift, and it's like realizing that this ending wasn't to be hurtful. It wasn't like a slight against you. It was just a natural progression of things, a natural cycling out of like people and energy. Once you realize that and accept responsibility for your own feelings, your own communication, the energy that you harbor within yourself, once you accept that and work with it, open yourself to a new cycle, you will be rewarded for that. Like the shift that you undergo energetically in your frequency is literally like making a shift to call in higher frequency opportunities for you, things that feel prosperous, like, this partnership, this ability to experience your desire in an embodied way. Okay. So if this reading resonated with you, please give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Bye, Cancer.